Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 1, A Holt and a Prayer. So these people back, and I feel like, dang, didn't we just leave this? But I mean, we're back. You know, they keeps it up. They keeps up the mess. So I'm sure we're gonna have a lot to talk about. I don't want to do the Holt and Holt drama. I don't want to do that. I'm over that. And so I would rather it be something else. But it's looking like Sheree over here to shake the table a little bit. But anyway, let's get to it. What's everybody up to? Melody, she's teaching property preservation. Martell is in therapy. He's dating Sheree. It's not really too serious. Kimmy says she has one more treatment, and you know she looks great. Kimmy looks great. She looks great to be going through what she's going through. She is wearing it well because most people would not be able to put themselves together, let alone give face, hair, body, beat, all that. She said cancer, and I'm right there with her on that. Anyway, she got one more treatment. She look good. They having some issues with Kiowa though. Kiowa don't want Kimmy disciplining Maurice Jr., so we gonna have some issues with that. Marceau and Tisha say they working. You know, they're gonna be doing this Black Business Expo. They're gonna be trying to get the folks that we trying to get the comeback group to come back. So they're back to business. All right, you know, the fact that and I know Carlos is taking a note, taking a taking a page out of Housewives book, and in regards to the transition and how, you know, before their respective scenes, you know, we get a flash of the person. You know, so when we about to get a scene with Melody, now we got Melody doing a striking a pose just before the scene begins. I said, oh, all right, transition. We did that with everyone. And so now I'm assuming this is something we're adding to production. And go ahead, you know, I mean, go ahead, do it, edit how you gonna edit, okay? Anyway, Melody Cherie, she drops by Kimmy's to visit. She's really been keeping up with Kimmy, making sure she's good, making sure she has what she needs, all of that. Been very supportive. Kimmy want to know about her birthday trip though, and you know, I saw you was with a man in Vegas. You gonna talk to us about it? And of course, she's coy because Melody thinks that she doesn't have to, you know, share that part of her life. She don't have to share that, but okay. Anyway, talking about whether she's dating or not is really none of anybody's concern. Anyway, they talk about Kimmy's health. Kimmy's been, you know, busy still, and she really need to sit it down. Maurice don't really want her doing anything, you know. He get up and leave because he really ain't listen. He can talk about it all day. Kimmy is having her surgery, I guess, in the coming days, coming weeks. And she wanted to have a party celebrating the fact that she was done with chemo. Maurice is saying, no party. We're not doing the parties. We don't need any, listen, think about your health. No parties. But she wants to do something to celebrate it. And so Melody is down to plan the situation. Kimmy says, now, I know you ain't really cool with Tisha and a couple other folks, but it's about me. Melody is, of course, she agrees. This is your thing. I will invite whoever you want me to invite. Whoever you send in the invite list for me to call, that's who I'm gonna call. And so they do a little play, a little run through, so Melody can get her script together. And Kimmy gives her a little static, you know, she gives her a little petty, a little attitude, just to keep her on her toes. And Melody, she does a good job. You know, she does a good job. She's able to press forward. Martell is getting a facial, and he say he love being touched by women, so he gets facials, pedicures, manicures. He does that because he likes to be touched by the lady folk. And his mama drop in. What the world? What y'all on with my son? Girl, you ain't never seen a masseuse. Anyway, while she's there, whatever, Sheree ends up calling. Sheree is in Portugal, so she over there filming Housewives. I'm sure we will see this conversation yet again when Real Housewives of Atlanta airs. And so they're in Portugal, and everybody get on the line. Sonya, everybody get on the line talking to Martell. Marlene, she get on the line talking to Sheree, you know, and then they have a quick little conversation. And he, you know, she about to get flued in, you know, he want to see her. When you coming to see me? Well, when you want me to come see you, all that high school bullshit. And he says that they talk every day. They're good friends, you know, they're taking things slow, whatever. Mama asks about Mel, you know, how things with you and Mel, how's that going? How's the co-parenting? He says things are rocky. And then of course we flipped Carlos crying about Martell and Melody's, you know, still being family and blah, 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 blah. And so he really wants to work things out with her so that they can co-parent effectively, so that things are peaceful, you know, like let's get to the friendship at least. He says that they both attended their kids' Christmas program. And while they were there, she obliged on praying on it. And so he says that he's hopeful that she did the prayer, that she actually did, you know, go into her prayer closet and pray on it. Keep waiting, okay? Anyway, Martell tells his mother that he's in counseling. And she's like, for what? And I'm like, for you. Let's start with this, Marlene. Because of you, he's in therapy. Because of how you reared him and what you enabled, he in therapy for that. Now, we're not going to say it's all your fault. I ain't even finna mama shame. I ain't even finna do it, because kids grow up and they make their own choices. They got their own convictions. He got his own shit to take to the cross. Okay? But a lot of the why and how and why he is the way he is, Mama Marlene. Now come on. The fact that you don't think he needs therapy is reason enough to say you are part of the reason. But we're gonna leave that right there. He tells her to become a better man. You know, she like, what's wrong with you? Girl, You need to do some self-reflecting and go sit in somebody's therapy office as well. Because Mama Marlene, anyway, Marlene, she always think it's Mel fault. Mel need to be a grown woman. She need to woman up. Why you always coming for that lady's womanhood like she's not a grown woman? I don't like when the older generation of women do that. Excuse me, ma'am. That lady 37. She's grown as hell. And so, what? Because her struggle don't look like your struggle, because post-divorce, being a single woman, she's still thriving and you still was keeping your head above water, making a way when you could. Like, because you had to live that life, she ain't a grown one. She need to woman up. She need to be a grown woman. Bye, girl. Bye, Marlene. Anyway, Stormy. She's cooking for the family. She's still breastfeeding her son. Her husband say, I want him off the boobs. He need to be eating pork chops and steaks. The child is too. Anyway, she say, I don't know. I really want to breastfeed till he about 3. Like, that's how I want to do all my kids. And he's like, all your kids? Yeah, we're not having no more kids. No kids. We're done. After what happened with you with the first one, you nearly died. We're not doing that again. And she's like, yeah, but I mean, what about a surrogate? And he's like, no. Did you hear what I said? No kids. And she like, what? So it's not even a conversation. He's done talking about it. He walks away. He's done. He shuts down completely. Anyway, Melody, she having hot cocoa, decorating pretzels. I did the same activity. I'm sure she went round the Target and got the same thing. Let's just a Target plug. Target will have every activity you can think of around Christmas time in the Christmas section, for the families, for those of us with children at home and need something to do, go to Target around Christmas time. I mean, at any time, they always got something in there that you can do an activity with them children, with your children. Anyway, she's doing that with the kids, and she sends them sends them away. She got to make her calls. She calls who she called first? She's dreading calling Martell and Tisha, and she says she using a burner phone, so won't nobody have her number. Girl, why are you this way? You think everybody gonna be calling you? The father of your children needs to know how to reach you, ma'am. He needs to have a way to call you, and it don't need to be a burner phone. Grow up. Anyway, she calls Tiffany first. It goes smoothly. Of course, Tiffany says she'll be there. Tisha's next. Tisha's like, "Hello, this is Tisha." No, excuse me. "Hello, this is Letitia." "Hi, Tisha, it's Mel." "Hello." She was silent like for a few seconds. I was like, "Hello." Anyway, after that, she calls Stormy, and Stormy also is like, "Who is this?" Cause girl, who number is this? What number you calling me from? Stormy says she gonna come. She'll be there in support of Kimmy. And then she calls Martell, and he of course is also like, "Who is this?" But you playing, cause you know that lady voice. Anyway, when after inviting him, he want to talk about last night. So we're gonna talk about last night. Excuse me, get off my line. I got calls to make. I got a few other calls to make. Thank you very much. He always got to he always got to do that, and it's aggravating. Anyway, Stormy and her mama, they sit down and chat. Her mother is now living in her guest house to help her with her son until she can find a permanent nanny. She shares with her mother that about her conversation with her husband, and that he doesn't want any more kids or whatever, and she felt a way, she kind of felt the same way in the past, but she's gotten over that fear of having another baby, and she's ready to move forward with building a family. And but now it's just a no for him, and it's like, why is it just a no? It's a no and that's it. And her mother is like, well, maybe he was traumatized by the first birthing experience, and she's like, well, maybe he should just say that, instead of just shutting down. And Mom was like, maybe he's not comfortable sharing that. Most men are not comfortable expressing their emotions. And so going back to that would trigger emotions, and maybe he doesn't want to do that. And Stormy is like, she kind of getting, she ain't mouthy, but it's very curt, because I think she feel like her mama taking sides, but I don't think she is, but her feelings are hurt, and they're valid, but so are his. If he doesn't want to express that right now, then that's that. You know your husband, and it's obvious that that's his reason why. He flat out said, "I don't want it anymore because of what you went through." Like, I'm not going through that again with a surrogate too. So his feelings are valid as well. Y'all just really need to have a conversation about it, a deeper one. Anyway, Stormy, she explains, the conversation some more, and she's like, it's not just the fact that he doesn't want any more kids. It's the fact that, or he doesn't want, me to have any more kids. It's the fact that he doesn't want them at all. Like, surrogate is off the table, adoption is off the table, all of that. Mom was like, well, he can come off that. I like her mama. I like Stormy's mama. Stormy says that, surrogate is probably a route that a lot of people are going to have questions about, not really be supportive of. And, Mama is like, well, That's just, how it is, and people are entitled to that. They don't have to be okay with it. They don't have to agree with it. And she was like, well, people should mind their business. She said, well, you brought your business to me. And so that's why we talking about your business. And Stormy says, well, thank you for letting me know. I will no longer be bringing you my business. Thank you very much for letting me know that. And Mama say, well, really, your business is my business. So there's that. Stormy's like, well, I guess so, with how you be acting over there on social media. So Mama been over there on social media clowning. She ain't really clowning, but she just clapping back where she sees fit. And she says she ain't gonna stop doing it. I'm gonna defend you if you don't defend you, cause I'm your mama. And so that's just that. And don't think that the backlash got to come on you. It can come on me. It can come on me. Them my words, them my thoughts. I ain't worried about none of that. Because Stormy's worried about, the backlash. Now people are going to come from me because of what you've done on social media. Girl, you don't have to put up with none of that. You don't have to. Don't even worry about that. She and Mama got the nerve to ask, are you and Mel friends? Stormy's like, you stirred the pot and created the rift between me and said friend. And she says that her mom has done this in the past. When her mama don't like her friend, her mama gonna step to the friend. Now, Mama, we don't need to do that. You don't fight her battles. We had that same problem over there with Wanda. Wrong road. Okay, wrong road. But Mama say she gonna defend her anyway. So that's just that. Stormy, she asked Stormy if she and Melody are friends. Stormy says that they were building a friendship. Because Mama got her sentiments and Stormy's trying to keep hers separate. It's almost like she's trying to salvage something. Like, if I don't want to say anything on camera that would trigger Mel sitting at home and then cause us to really not be friends or cause that relationship to be severed completely. So she's being very safe with her words. And it's obvious. It's obvious. She's trying to hold on to something with Mel. I don't know. But she says consistency is a big deal for her. And so they don't really talk, and that was even before her mom said what she said to her on Twitter. So there's that. Anyway, Kimmy and Maurice, they get to the event, to Kimmy's event. It's like a Top Golf experience. I don't know if that's the name of the place that they were at, but Mel is already there golfing. The rest of the guests start rolling in. Some of her family is there. Martell comes with flowers. It's nice. She really enjoyed it and appreciated it. She needed it. And I appreciate. And Maurice could honestly say, she needed it. Now you see why she was asking for a celebration. She needed to be around all her loved ones, all of that. But anyway, Marceau and Tisha get there. It's kind of awkward at first, but everybody's on their best behavior. Everybody's gonna be on their best behavior. Stormy gets there, but she feels like she can't really compartmentalize like everybody else. Like, she's new to this reality TV thing. She's still mad, and it's like, y'all get together and act like, oh, hey, how's everything going? Oh my God. Like you spoke yesterday. And we ain't talked since we last saw each other like a few months ago. She's still there like, okay, we still got to pick up where we left off. She can't fake the fun. Martell, he pulling Melody to the side. He still want to know what the prayer was about. What the prayer was about. And Mel is like, listen, I know you want me to pray about us getting back together, all of that. Listen, God been said go. God been said go. That's what he said. She ain't wasting her time, wasting the Lord's time, sending up no prayer about the two of them. Even though Martell, he says that he's just asking her to pray about, coming together, pray about being a collective, being co-parents, whereas Melody's spinning the narrative like he want her to be praying about them getting back together. And listen, somebody lying. It's probably Martell. It's probably Martell. That's why he all over her about the prayer. Like, leave me alone. If I say I'm gonna pray about it, leave me alone. You don't follow up with me and say, well, did you pray on it? Stop being weird, Martell, because that's weird. You doing too much. It's very, I need you to just bad back. Kimmy, she announces that they did a PET scan and They didn't see anything. So she's in like, and even before the surgery, it looks like she had the surgery. No more cancer. No more cancer. She still has to have the surgery just to make sure there are no remnants of anything, and and do the radiation. But listen, God is good. God is good. Kimmy has come through this thing on top, and we love to see it. Stormy, she want to talk to Mel off to the side, and so Stormy like, so what's up, Mel? What's up? What's up? What's up with us? Yeah, girl, what's up? What you mean? What you mean? Like nothing. I'm good. We good. I ain't got no problems. Girl, when the last time we talked? I don't know. You have you called? I text you and I ain't get no response. But did you call? Girl, we text and you ain't text back. So don't be one of them people that that's not what we do. Most our form of communication is texting, and then you think I'm just gonna be calling. Don't use that as an excuse. She gonna say, girl, you can always slide in my DMs. Stormy's like, I'm not sliding in your DMs. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of that. She feels like they're disconnected. That's really where they end, the episode. But girl, join the club. Join the club. Join the other club of ladies on this show that disconnected from Mel. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say that Mel is a bad friend. I ain't her friend, so I don't know. But it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.